brings up fourth down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
And he's going to be out of bounds to stop the clock. And they continue to move a little bit closer toward that potential game-winning field goal.
They'll try and run through with Barkley. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8.
Second down, goal to go.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Another try for Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Nice solid game there, partner, but the clock is starting to become his enemy.
Absolutely. Every second right now, more and more precious as it ticks. The kick by Elliott is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Darnold to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. They'll get this complete to the tight end Barner.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
Darnold. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
One last throw now for Darnold. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded, because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Green Bay Packers.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Lambeau.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Love fires that quickly outside. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Packers first down.
Watch out now. 50
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
45. What?
Off the play fake, Love.
He has it complete to Christian Watson.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Another Packers first down.
A first carry for the all-pro running back. It's Josh Jacobs.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the Seahawks 24-yard line.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by the Seahawk defense. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
That's taken in by Golden.
And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Love to throw for it on 4th.
He'll try to do it himself.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Matthew Golden
From 21 yards away. And the Packers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. McManus's point after is good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Seahawks nothing.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
For Green Bay.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10.
Looking to put a drive together.
31-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Throw out wide to Walker.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Darnold now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Seahawks first down. It's a gain of 10. First down.
Off of play action, Darnold.
Smith and Jigba with the grab.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
Again, Darnold. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now off the bootleg, Darnold. Here's a diving catch right side. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Now Darnold's going to change the play.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Back to throw again. Going right back to Smith and Jigba. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second and 1 now from the 21.
Brings up second and 1 at the 21.
Play action. It's Darnold. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. And here we go on fourth. Darnold. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Taken down back at the 18-yard line.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football, as they've got it with a third down coming up. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
60,
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up fourth.
Jackrack. Shot, 17. Check Fury. Claws red. Blue striker. Drill green. Hut.
They're going to try and throw. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. He hits Dobbs on the crosser. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
8 more yards. That's another Packers first down.
Here's Love. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Ready.
Love now. Now he's going to step up and run. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down. To the air again. Love. Touchdown, Packers! Tucker Kraft, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. McManus now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Packers 14. Seahawks nothing.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move.
Now the defense loses him. It's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Jackson Smith-Njigba, 76 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Seahawks 7.
They're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Glove. Finds his receiver, Watson. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. This offense so far on third down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, the Packers called on Daniel Whelan to punt. Back deep, Rashid Shaheed. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they were good last time out with a touchdown drive. This go-around, it's not going to be very easy starting from inside their own 5.
But they shouldn't be daunted by it. You work on this the entire offseason. You work on it in practice. It's called coming out session. Start the ball inside the 5, start on the 5, on the 10. They should be ready to go.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
It's a game of 35.
Faking the give, Darnold.
First down.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
That's another Seahawks first down. It's a gain of 20.
Now it's Darnold.
First down, Seahawks.
That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
First down, Seattle.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Darnold. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 1.
Now Darnold. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's Darnold. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Darnold to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. This guy's been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Myers' kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Play fake. Here's Love. That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Tyrese Knight on the coverage.
Final play of the half. Love. That's complete to Dobbs. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Darnold now to throw. Smith and Jigbo hauling it in on the out route. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On 4th down, Darnold. It gets this complete to Shaheed. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 4 yards.
Now Darnold wants to change it up. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throw out wide to Walker. Now he's free at the 35. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Kenneth Walker, 66 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Ready?
Love, they go play action now. It's caught at the 10. 33 yards that time.
This defense is definitely reeling a little bit now. Back-to-back big plays given up. And you know what's all defenses talk about. How do you limit that? Instead, they got hit by a 1-2 punch those last couple of plays, and now they've got their backs to the goal line.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Claws, 10, set, ready. 10 black, ready.
Again, it's Love. Yeah, he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Josh Jacobs, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have retaken a third-quarter lead. Love throwing for it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Off of play action, Darnold. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Back to throw, Darnold. He finds Smith and Jigba. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And here we go on 4th. Darnold. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And into the end zone. It's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown. And that offense trying to erase that deficit, get a little bit closer here and climb back into this game in the 3rd quarter. Instead, they further their disadvantage, Charles, with a pick-6.
And that defense came out willing to do anything necessary to defend that lead. I think they looked around the huddle and said, who's going to make the big play? Who's it going to be? And the person just ended up in the end zone with the football. He was the one that answered the bell.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Play action. It's Darnold. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 33. To throw is Darnold.
And the Seahawks first down.
And that's off the mark, incomplete.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick-6. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
Darnold. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. Back to throw here. He'll try to pick it up himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. And he's got Smith-Njigba. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith-Njigba with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are back within a score.
Seahawks 24. Jason Myers.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Down. Yellow, ready.
Off the play fake, Love. Completes it again to Dobbs. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Going back to Love. That's complete to Wicks. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
The Packers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The Packers unable to pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. Left side, he finds Smith-Njigba. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
A gain of 12.
From the 50, it's Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. They'll get this complete to the tight end, Barner. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 26.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. 24-yard gain on the
Again, Darnold.
And the Seahawks first down.
That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Darnold from the gun. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Cooper Kupp from 13 yards out. And the Seahawks have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Myers connects on the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
35-yard line.
Ready? Go!
They go play action with Willis. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
That's a gain of 7.
Come on.
Brings up 3rd
Cowboy
and 3.
Willis out of the gun. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson. 57 yards. And the Packers use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Extra point from McManus is good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Darnold now to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now it's Darnold. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. And Darnold's going to change the play. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And out route, and he's got the connection to Walker. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
A pickup of 2 yards.
To the air again, Darnold. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, and that is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. That's a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the left sideline. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jackson Smith-Njigba, 58 yards. And the Seahawks answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will make this a 4-point game. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
19 target, 18 run.
Shotgun snap to Willis. Now he's going to step up and run. That's taken in by Kraft. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Here's Willis now off the play fake. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Let's go. Ready?
Working out of the gun. Love. He's able to find Melton.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Love. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
That's another Packers
52 blaster. Ready.
Jacobs. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
97.
Here now, 2nd and goal. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Toward the pylon, caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. But just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches.
Go Rex.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And Jacobs, I don't think is going to get there, no. It appears they're going to mark him short of the first. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
Here we go. 45. Set.
Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. Throw out wide to Walker. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and that should just about do it. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now it's Darnold. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 3 there, and that should be just about all she wrote. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. This is 1st and 10.
Ball ready. Set.
Now Love.
He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. And he's in. Are you kidding me?
How do you get that
One
up?
of the most improbable ways to finish a game. And they do win it on the final play.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.